So you think that you are shadow banned. Well, you may be right, you may be wrong. We're going to figure out in this video. I'm going to explain how shadow bans actually work. I'm going to show you what's happening behind the scenes, and I'm going to show you how to fix it. And this is coming from me, someone who has dealt with shadow bans across all my different 19 theme pages, across hundreds of my clients, on my own personal brand. We fixed it every single time. So we're going to start with this chart right here. Every account that you start is going to start at 0. Now, I put 10 and negative 10. This is an example for you. We don't know how the algorithm exactly works, but we can illustrate it with this. Negative 10 is like bottom of the barrel. All your followers don't get the content pushed to them. Nobody gets the content pushed to them. Your content isn't being seen by anybody. Positive 10 is like you are Cristiano Ronaldo. Your account is the best in the algorithm. You're getting pushed everywhere. Instagram loves you. These platforms love you. All these platforms work the exact same way when it comes to shadow banning. They all have shadow bans and they work the exact same way. Okay, now there's two main types of shadow bans. The first one is when you violate the terms of service. So what happens is your account starts at 0, it's doing good, you're posting good content, it's getting pushed, it's positively weighted in the algorithm, meaning Instagram likes it, you're keeping people on the platform, it's engaging, it's getting pushed, okay? If you do something against terms of service, use automation, you do something that got fact-checked and they took it down, you did something that they thought was a scam and they took it down, or whatever it is, you posted copyright content and they took it down, anything like that will tank your account temporarily. So you will get negatively weighted for a time, and then it will bounce back. So to fix this, you don't do anything. You just wait. This typically takes the time between this and this is probably about 2 weeks, okay, to 3 months. That's how long you need to wait for this to fix. It's probably not going to go back to the level it was, but it can go back and then slowly recover. That's usually what happens with these bans. They're very easy to fix. You just wait. You simply wait, okay? The second type of shadow ban is a little bit different, and this has to do completely with your content and your followers and your strategy. What happens is this. People buy followers. People do stupid giveaways where they pay to be featured in some celebrity giving away a car, and that celebrity tags their account, and they pay like 20 grand to be tagged, and for anyone to enter to win, they have to follow you. That is stupid. They're following you so they can maybe get a car or a prize, not because they like your content. Or, it happens if you're posting a bunch of content about cooking, and then all of a sudden one day you just start talking about only business stuff. People that followed you for cooking are not going to be interested in the business stuff. It's just going to be the case. So what happens here is the people that follow you aren't interested in your content. So you might have a decent account, it's doing okay, it's maybe a personal account, you buy followers. Instagram all of a sudden is like, wow, he's popular, he's getting a bunch of followers, and then shows all your content to those followers. The same thing happens with giveaways, and the same thing happens when you have a bunch of people that follow you for one thing and then you start posting a different thing. They're going to show your content to those people because they think that they're engaged, new, fresh people. They want to push your content. That's how it works. And then those people that are following you start to see your content, and they don't like it. And so you start to plateau, and they don't engage, they don't share it. They actually unfollow you. They maybe mark it as not interested because they're not there for your content. And what happens is a very, very steep decline, and you get negatively weighted in the algorithm. So deeply weighted that your content is barely pushed to anybody. You might get something that does good here or there, but it's barely pushed to anybody. And this is the most common shadow ban that people have. They think they're smart, they buy followers, they do a giveaway, they think they're getting tons of good followers, and then what happens is their account engagement tanks, absolutely tanks, and then they start to buy views and likes, and that's the worst thing that you can ever do. It will cook your account. So how do you fix this? You have two options. One, if it's too far gone, if you have more than 10,000 followers, maybe even more than 5,000 followers, just start a brand new account. You're done. Just start a brand new one. It doesn't make any sense for you to try to revive this account. You're probably cooked forever. The second option is to remove the followers that are there. You can remove all the followers on your account and start fresh with the same account. Remove all the people that aren't real and aren't there for your content. It's a guessing game. It's manual labor. You'll have to do it. But those two methods have worked really, really well for me. So usually it is these two things. But the final thing I should mention is if you're posting good content, the account is getting pushed to non-followers, and you're just not getting the views you want, you're just not getting the likes you want, you're just not getting the engagement you want. What is it? What's the deal? What's happening? Your content just isn't good enough, and that's the fact. It just isn't good enough if you're posting what you believe is good content and the account appears healthy and it's getting pushed slightly and then people aren't engaging with it. The content isn't good enough, and you need to get better at content. You can get better at content with working with people like me or just practicing on your own. We have a bunch of videos on this channel that teach you how to do proper content, proper ideation, post videos and content the right way to make a bunch of money. Now, my name is Nick. I'm the owner of Launch Socials. We deal with shadow bans like this all the time with all of our clients who we have helped make over 8 figures in sales and grow over 6 million in followers with our consulting services and agency services at Launch Socials. So if you're new here, make sure to subscribe. And if you need any more resources, we have them on the channel, and you can look in our description on the video below because there's a bunch of stuff linked there that will help you grow, help you monetize, help you make a bunch of money with social media. And one of those things to making a bunch of money is avoiding shadow bans and having a healthy account on every single platform that you are trying to grow on. I appreciate you being here, and I will see you in the next one.